Up next, the Mavericks taking on the Spurs. For the Dallas Mavericks, just one win in their last 8 games. An air of unpredictability surrounds this franchise, but they're still a dangerous team, and they'll try to prove that with a win tonight. Spurs, Mavs, coming right up on 2K Sports. Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Victor Wembanyama.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And now Dallas' starting group. Anthony Davis is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Gary Trent. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. And for the Spurs, they've got Castle, Wembanyama out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's the dude in at the point guard position. Well, Grant, before ringing in the new year, we've got basketball to tend to. Can it be hard for players to stay focused?
Not really. I mean, these guys know they have a job to do. Maybe later they'll take part in all the festivities, but for now, it's all business.
Here we go.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. And here is Irving. Fires the 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
Pass to Castle. Here's Sohan. Down low. And stolen by Irving. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. From outside the arc. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. The dude gets the bucket.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Trent, the pass to Irving. Launches a 3, tipped, and he's able to get it back. Shot clock at 6. Trent. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's the dude. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Coach would love to see Wemby clean the offensive glass like that every time.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Trent outside. Pass to Davis. He shoots it. The dude with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Davis on the double team. Here's Sohan. He's guarded by Washington. The dude passes to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wembanyama down low, covered by Lively, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We spoke about Kyrie Irving and what the most challenging thing about defending him is, and he told me, quote, just how creative he is when he's handling the ball. We want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, even if it means sending double teams occasionally. We'll see if this game plan works out for them, guys. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
First in scoring, and they're the best passing team in the NBA. #1 in assists this season. That tells you a lot about the leadership and the attitude of this squad. No one player puts himself above the team.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Here's Davis. Doesn't go that time.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's the dude. Here's Wembanyama. Blocked.
When Lively's on you like this with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on it.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And with a break in the action, here's a look at the shooting guards who have been putting on a passing clinic and chalking up the assists this year. Stephon Castle, number 1.
And he pretty much serves the role of a second point guard when he's out there on the floor. I mean, you can trust him to make good decisions with the ball when it's in his hands.
Yeah, you know, it's hard to call him a true two-guard because of how often their offense runs through him. Maybe he's more like a 1.5 guard.
Irving for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
And it's in there.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Irving. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Looking to end the run. They get it back. Davis can't hit. Spurs lead by 5. Inside. Outside for Wembanyama. Off target from outside.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Irving, the pass to Davis. Trent outside. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Trent's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Simply found the open man there because he read the defense. Well done by Davis.
Out to the wing. Here's the dude. And it's blocked by Davis. Now here's Trent, guarded closely. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Boy, beautiful dime there by Kyrie. We've seen him improve as a passer since he's been in the league.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Washington outside. Back to Irving. The 3 is up. Rebound by San Antonio.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
The dude gets the bucket.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the basket by San Antonio. Trent for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Trent's got 9 points.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's the dude. He's guarded by Irving. 6 to shoot. That 3's off the mark. And so Trent will bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 2. That evens the score. He's got 5.
Just 2 for 8 here in the early going. Maybe that bucket will help him build a little momentum and some confidence.
Here's Wembanyama. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Irving. Missed inside.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And well, they look strong here in the early going.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He's off on the first. And Dallas making a change here. Hardy's checked in. And the second free throw is good.
Get him, MP. Your time.
San Antonio leading. On the court for Dallas here in the second. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Hardy is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's McGowan's in at the small forward position.
Yeah, too much Wemby. I mean, just too strong down low.
Wembanyama's gotten 3 of his 5 to go tonight. The 3 from Russell. Hits a three-pointer. Russell's got 6.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to Walsh. Here's the dude, guarded by Russell. And Washington over to help. And he dunks it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Here's Russell. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Now here's Washington. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball. And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the dude, in their last time out against the Pacers, delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 59 points, and he was very efficient from the field. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Here's Walsh. Yet to see a basket. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. And the Spurs lead by 5.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Now here's Russell. He has 6. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Washington. Dallas, no good that time either. On offense, here is San Antonio. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. And the basket by Castle.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And Dallas calls time here. Williamson's checked in for Washington. And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
Well, you look at Castle as the top vote getter, a good bet to be in this year's dunk contest.
And with his hops, he might be the favorite in the contest. Everyone wants to see him compete.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss. Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Mavericks trail by 10. Pass to Hardy. Back to Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
How about that dunk? I mean, you don't see that every game, but Russell looks to flush when the chance is there.
And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Kyrie Irving.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Davis, he's checked in for Dallas. Irving comes in for Russell. The big man Davis attacking, and no good.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Mavericks trail by 8. McGowan's a pass to Irving. Lets it go from 14. That shot is off.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Walsh has gotten 4 this quarter.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Irving for 3. Dallas no good that time either.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
And that one good. And it's a 12-point San Antonio lead.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Gafford. 11 points for him last game against Toronto.
With 3 steals in the night, he helped them in a big way.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Got it. The dude's got 18.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Here's Hardy. 15 in his last outing. Pass to McGowan's. Davis a screen. He shoots. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Here's the dude. And yep, it's good. The dude's got 20 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Irving with it. He's got 5. And that one's good.
That's the thing about Kyrie. He's a 3-level scorer.
San Antonio leading by 10. Pass to the dude. Here's Castle. Here's the dude. He's guarded by Irving. Just 5 on the clock. There's a screen. Offensive rebound. The 3 sinks the tray. 7 points in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Hardy. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The dude gets the bucket.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Pass to Irving. And it's rejected. Here's Walsh. He's got 7. That one goes in. He's got 24. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
So for Dallas, Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for McGowan's. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Hardy.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game. We've got 1:28 left in the second. Lively on the double. The dude passes to Sohan. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Trent outside. On the wing, Davis. Sohan covering.
You look at AD and you know he's taking his share of contact. Quite honestly, that just comes with the territory when you're a dominant offensive player like him.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Davis. San Antonio leading by 16. Pass to Walsh. Here's Sohan. Off target with the three. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Trent, the pass to Irving. From downtown, the dude with the rebound.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Good on the shot. The dude's got 28.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
4-3. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's San Antonio with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down Kyrie Irving, because so far it's working. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching big fella out there.
You know they're going to have some bruised elbows tonight. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
Two.
And now, time to glance at the power rankings midway through this regular season.
Well, right now for the Spurs, they're the top dog at the moment. You have to say they've earned it with their play on the court. Stellar performances.
You can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree that this team has shown they deserve that number one spot, Shaq.
Kenny, repeat what I just said one more time and watch what happens. That's exactly what I said. I said you can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree this team has shown they deserve the #1 spot. It's just what I said.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. Spurs lead by 23. We've got Wembanyama, Jeremy Sohan out there with Castle, and it's the dude in at the one. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Mavericks shooting just 38% for this game so far. Outside Davis.
Don't let him shoot that.
Irving for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's the dude, guarded by Trent. And when it comes to getting high percentage looks, here are the big men who know how to get it done. Victor Wembanyama is second.
The challenge for bigs is not only to create high percentage looks, but to also finish consistently. This group, they do just that.
Yes, sir. I mean, these guys make the most of every one of their easy opportunities. Missing layups is simply not part of their routine.
So he gets them both. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. Left side Davis. Washington outside. Irving with a deep 3. No good from outside.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Here's Irving. After the basket by San Antonio. On the mark with the 15-footer. Irving's got 11.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
And there it is for him.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of him.
San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's the dude. He's guarded by Irving.
And they're tops in the NBA in free throw percentage. Get too aggressive on D against them, and they'll make you pay at the stripe.
And we've talked about the beautiful game before. When you think of that term, great ball movement, team chemistry, they both come to mind. And these guys exemplify both to a T with how many assists they rack up. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Trent outside. Screen by Lively. Fires the 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The dude's shot is off.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Washington right side. Trent outside. The layup off target. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Over to the wing. Here's the dude. And the shot goes down. The dude's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Outside Davis. Pass to Washington. Here's Irving. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Irving's got 18.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
The dude's shot is off. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. There's the 3. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Washington. Irving's got 21.
That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
Pass to Castle.
Watch outside. Let him shoot that.
Sohan outside. Here's the dude. Back to Sohan. Clock at 6. Wembanyama, screen on Washington. The dude passes to Wembanyama. Misses the baby hook. Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Washington outside. Irving for 3. Drains the triple. 24 points for him.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
The dude gets the bucket.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Dallas has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Outside Davis. And it's off from three-point range. San Antonio leading by 23. Second chance shot. Offensive board. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Give him 8 points now.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. Well, the Spurs shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. So the Mavericks 5 right now. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Hardy. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's McGowan's in at the 3. Here's the dude to the middle. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
The shot's good. Russell's got 19 points.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
And it's good for 2.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Outside Russell. Into the lane. Rebounded by the Spurs. The dude's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fades away. He can't hit that time.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The Spurs making their last shot. To the inside. Here's Russell. Can't get it to fall.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed. Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
And so it's Dallas with it. Pass to McGowan's. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that and P, you're up.
Pass to Davis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, when trying to defend Davis, the combination of size and quickness he has is a problem. Hard not to foul him.
And he's good on the second. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's the dude. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now here's Irving. The D's right on him. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everyone.
Great win tonight, MP.
Quiet out there tonight.
MP, you win the play of the month so much they should name it after you. Kicks, MP.
Yo, MP, let's go.
You said you wanted to win the NBA Cup, then went out there and won it.
Great work, start to finish.
Every question they asked, we answered.
And our rivals, they saw it all. This will give us that edge that I was talking about, y'all.
And now that's our main focus.
All right.
Gearing up for a title run.
Which means we need you at your best. Let's
Great.
talk about goals for the second half. Which one of these stands out to you?
I want to prove that I'm the best player in this league at my position by dominating the other top guys.
Well, he's not bashful.
No, he's a competitor.
Hey, it's fine by me. If you win these matchups, it'll go a long way to helping us win games. Just make sure you bring it on both ends of the court. We will be watching everything you do out there, and I mean everything.
Look,
there is more to basketball than scoring points.
That's not an issue. I want to do whatever I can to help this team.
Then it's settled. We'll focus on your individual matchups. Just make sure you deliver.
Bet.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll be rewarded.
What's up, MP? What's up, bro? Shaking, MP. He about to tear the roof off.
Yo, this is the first game Coach picked for your personal going on.
Yup. And the whole point is for me to cook my matchup, and you know I can't wait, bro.
Why don't you start cooking right now, then?
What you mean, bro?
Just post them on social media, give them something to think about.
Nah, I don't know about that one.
What's the big deal, bro? Everybody loves a little trash talk.
Not everybody. You already know Coach ain't gonna like that.
Ain't even that deep, bro.
Look, I don't even use my socials anymore.
So what, man? You still got them here. Look, I'm already signed in. Start posting.
All right, it's done.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Go out there and do your thing.
You already know.
Plain view.
Plain view.
Go get him.
There he is, man. That's the legend. He
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Paul George.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So with Lillard on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. We've got the dude. He's out there with Castle. And it's Sohan in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Clippers, they've got Christie. He's out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Marshall in at the 3. And putting his opponents on notice, MP recently talked about winning his individual matchups, but not at the expense of the team. Some high-level goals indeed, guys.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, he's still all about winning games. He's not saying you should play hero ball. His point is that it helps your team when you're playing better than the guy in front of you. That'll be the focus for him tonight and should make for a fun contest.
For some news on MP, let's send it over to the decorated David Aldridge on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I talked to MP earlier, and his attention was on the small forward matchup. He told me I plan to do everything I can to help this team get a W. We can't do that if I'm not taking care of business at my position, so that's where I'm going to start. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, good place to start. We'll be watching that duel closely. Good stuff, D.A. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
And here are the Clippers now, after the basket by San Antonio. Christie kicks to Marshall. Bangs home the trifecta.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
And the shot goes in.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now, Hero. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
Hey, yo, right here.
Marshall sets a screen for Hero. Rebound by Sohan.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Here's Christie. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Pass to Marshall, beyond the arc, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Christie, following the bucket by the Spurs. They set the pick. Here's Sensabaugh. From outside, off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Now a moment to see the numbers for the dude. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. First in scoring, second in assists, and of course he's in the top 5 in free throw percentage. It can go overlooked, but sure makes a difference.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Shot's good by Hero.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. The dude hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. The dude's got 6 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Back to Hero. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And that one's good, the dude. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
Now, here's Zubats. He has yet to score, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's the dude. And he lays it straight in. 10 points for him.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Now Hero. He has 6. Lays it up off the glass.
There's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pass to Christie. Back to Hero. To the wing on the left. There's the triple. Sends the ball no good. Here's Phillips. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
So it's the Clippers now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Sensabaugh. No good with the triple.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Back to Hero. Launches a 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Spurs leading by 6. The dude passes to Phillips. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs. Webb comes in for Castle. Now here's Zubats. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. Pass to Hero. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
The dude, and that one is hammered home.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Sensabaugh, following the bucket by the Spurs. Hero, no good. The dude passes to Webb. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He misses the free throw. The Spurs making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. And he's good on the second. Clippers trail by 9. McBride with the ball. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Here's Hero. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Hero's got 15.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, Hero. He had 35 points last game out. Missed inside.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And the dunk by Sohan.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Shots good by Hero.
Pretty much having the green light on the offensive end. Tyler Hero gets explosive to score.
Webb the pass to the dude. Basket is good. The assist from Webb. Webb's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pass to Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Outside, Hero. And yes, it's good. Hero's got 19 points.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Now, here is Webb. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's McBride. Down by 12. Great look, but off the mark. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
McBride with the ball. Guarded by Webb. Pass to Hero. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Walsh. Spurs leading by 14. The dude passes to Wembanyama. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And that one's good, the dude.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
So with Lillard on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. They've got Wembanyama, the dude out there with Castle. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Phillips in at the center filling out the middle. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Williams has a screen for Hero. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with, those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Williams sets a screen for Hero. And he drives in. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against Dallas played phenomenal. He finished with 49 points, and he was a two-way player, causing the opponent headaches on offense and defense. The level he played at in that one was incredible. He always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg will see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not, that's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second, a nice way to get your offense going.
Here's Sohan. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Christie. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Marshall. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's the three. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and Phillips gets it to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Hero passes to Marshall. Back to Hero, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And Tyler's got to love that when he has a chance to rise up.
Pass to the dude. With the drive, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And Hero, one of those guys you just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. He does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
Here's Hero, following the bucket by the Spurs. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
The dude misses. Clippers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Hero passes to Christie. It's good from long range. Christie's got 5.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And that one's good, the dude.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Hero kicks to Marshall. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the Flames.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And now Wembanyama pushing it up with no one back to stop him.
And folks, don't underestimate Wembanyama's greatness. Look at the big man run the floor.
There's 1:38 left in the first half. Now Hero, tight defense on him, and he makes that one.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Sohan finds Wembanyama. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Tyler Hero.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Miles McBride's checked in for Hero.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
Zubac's the pass to McBride. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Pass to Marshall. Here's Sensabaugh. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Webb. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Webb's got 4 points this quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Clippers able to drain the three. 29 seconds left here in the second. Here's Walsh. Still scoreless. It's hauled in by Zubac.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Sensabaugh.
Get there, get there.
Takes the three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Spurs out in front, running away with it. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey everybody, welcome. And we get you started first with a look at the injury situation.
The Clippers at less than full strength. This team takes a big hit with Kawhi Leonard out. What he brings on both ends of the court is irreplaceable. But this is also a guy who you manage his minutes over the years. So your team is kind of prepared for this.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the San Antonio Spurs.
I think they've been smart in their approach, guys. I mean, finding ways to set up ready shooters. And if you don't have it, just make the extra pass.
And more often than not, the right guys are getting fed.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
They've got Ivica Zubac. Christie is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Sensabaugh in at the four-man position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Now, Hero, and the shot is good. Hero's got 35 in the game.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory. A moment now to see the numbers for Marshall, how his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Both free throws good from the dude. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles taking on the Lakers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's Sensabaugh. Still without a basket. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
This season, he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%?
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Castle. Gary. Zubac's defending. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Excellent defense there from Zubac.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Christie. 8 points for him. And a wide open look for Hero. No good on the triple. Pass to the dude. 90 seconds now into the second half. Excellent defense there from Zubac. The Clippers shooting well, 50% from the floor. Now Hero. This one for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Now Sohan. He's got 9. Here's the dude. Takes it inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. The dude's got 40 points. Pass to Christie. Out to the wing. Here's Sensabaugh. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Sensabaugh's got 5 points now this quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. And the Clippers call time here. It seems like every shot these guys have been putting up has been going in. This month's top shooters. You look at Zubac, a great player, second in the league. And, of course, Stephon Castle, also someone that shoots at such a high percentage, top 5 in the league.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
Now, here's Zubac. Scoreless thus far. At the top of the key, Marshall. Off target from outside. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. They set the pick. Here's Phillips. And he makes good on the layup. Phillips has got 6 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, Hero. He has 35. Pulls it up. And the Clippers miss again.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
The Spurs have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's the dude. He's covered by Hero. The dude passes to Sohan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the dude. No good on the 3. LA's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. To the paint, here's Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
And Tyler Hero with another great look, just understanding where his teammates are.
Zohan, the pass to the dude. Here's Castle, defended by Christie. Pass to Phillips. Here's Zohan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Los Angeles guys shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Here's Hero. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Pass to Christie. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
On the court right now for the Spurs, the dude out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Walsh in at the power forwards position. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for San Antonio.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Well, it's one thing in a game to do a great job of drawing fouls, but going to the free throw line and delivering, that's another.
Wembanyama, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Christie. Puts up a three. He can't get that one. Now here's Lillard. Down low. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. The dude's got 45 points.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of passing.
Back to Hero. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. That three off the mark.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The Clippers shooting reasonably well, 45%. And here is Marshall. Pass to Sensabaugh. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Marshall's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the dude.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and a wrecking ball on both ends.
There's Hero with the three. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's the dude. Around the back and lays it in. The dude's got 49 points in the game.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Sensabaugh. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Here's the dude. Connects again.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you later.
Earned that one.
Solid effort tonight on both ends.
What was that little stunt you pulled before the game?
You mean what I did on social?
What do you think?
I don't get it. What's the problem?
I know you picked an individual goal, MP, but this is still a team game. The focus here is wins, not boosting your followers.
Coach, it ain't even like that. I use it as motivation.
Yeah, so do our opponents. And it's the kind of attention we don't need.
And it's not even that big of a deal. People talk like this in the league all the time.
It puts a target on our back and it riles up opposing fans. Nothing good can come of this.
I'm not sure that I agree with that.
Well, maybe you will when you grow up and realize the team is more important than your ego.
Anything else?
I'm done here. You can go.
Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
A Spurs team walking to the locker room earlier, determined to have a big night on their home court. What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Victor Wembanyama.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. They've got Scotty Barnes, also Brandon Ingram out there, and it's Shed in at point guard. And for San Antonio, Jeremy Sohan out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Castle, and it's the dude in at the point guard position. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
And so off the tip, it's the Raptors. Barnes with it. Here's Shed. It's deflected. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And look at the balance that Wemby shows on that finish. This man is part giraffe and part ballerina.
Pass to Ingram. Here's Shed. Outside Barnes. No good on the three. And Allie LaForce spoke with Kenny Atkinson. Allie?
We got to talking about Brandon Ingram, and I asked how Coach thought they might limit him tonight. Coach told me, well, there's nothing we can do about his size and his length, so we're hoping just to frustrate him and keep him off balance by getting up in his business and contesting shots. Hopefully that plan pans out for them. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
Outside Wembanyama. Pure from three-point range. Wembanyama's got 5 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
The shot by Sohan, no good. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. The 3-ball. And it's Shed missing. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to the dude. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Lays it up and banks it in.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
Here's the dude. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Now Ingram. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Pass to Shed. Takes a 13-footer. The rebound by the Spurs. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
The Raptors with a lead. Now here's Ingram. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Boy, can't get it to go.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Sohan with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes, the dude. Gets rebounded by Dick. The Raptors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. It's Barnes on the wing. Sohan covering. The shot by Ingram, no good. And for San Antonio, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Toronto has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Barnes. Pass to Shed. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta. Shed's got 9.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
The dude gets the bucket.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Now here's Barnes. Here's Ingram. Sohan covering. Ingram, the pass to Barnes. Shot is up. San Antonio with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
And so here is Toronto. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. The three from Barnes. Sohan with a rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And he makes it. Give him 8 points now.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Outside Barnes. Outside Ingram. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Ingram can be shifty, especially when he's operating out of the two-man game.
The dude. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Here's the dude. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Raptors trail by 6. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Shed. Shot from 12. He missed it. Now 3 for 7. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc to the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
The Raptors shooting only 35% so far in this quarter. Outside Barnes. And here's Ingram. Five on the clock. Can't get it to drop. Sohan with some nice D.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Approaching the midway point of the season now, Grant. How much do players want to be named an all-star?
You know, B.A., I'd say for the young guys and for guys in their twilight years, too, it means a lot. But for the guys that have done it a few times before, you know, sometimes that weekend off is a nice reset button.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Pass to Walter. Back to Ingram. A shot to stop the run. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Ingram's gotten his third basket of the night.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Ingram looking confident, rising up and shooting from there.
Here's the dude. He's got 14. To the wing, right side. Wembanyama, the pass to the dude. Spurs need to get one up here. Knocks down the triple. And the Spurs lead by 11.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
1:44 left to play in the first quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the dude, in their last time out against the Clippers, put on a show. He finished with 51 points, and he didn't waste any of his chances, putting up an impressive field goal percentage. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Pass to the dude. Here's Webb. Banked it in off the glass.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's Ingram. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Off with the layup.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. And it's the Raptors with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The rebound by Phillips. San Antonio's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Walsh. Here's the dude. From down in the low post, it goes. The dude's got 18.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. San Antonio on top, up by 50. So for the Raptors right now, Naz Reid out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Dick, then it's Walter, and it's Shed in at the point. Ingram finds Reid. Off the mark, had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Walsh can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 10. Here's Walter. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
San Antonio has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. The dude gets the bucket.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for San Antonio.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Walter. No good with a layup.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And he makes both free throws. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, B.A. That's the type of life I would have lived.
Dick, the pass to Ingram from behind the arc. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Here's the dude. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Outside Ingram. Outside Reid. Pass to Dick. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Here's the dude. Good work defensively by Dick. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Toronto. They trail by 9, coming off that win against the Sixers.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one. This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Here's Shed, defended by Lillard. Here's Dick. No good on the triple.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Down low. Here's Phillips. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Spurs lead by 13.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Ooh, took them no time at all to get that one. 56 seconds left in the first half of this game. The Dude's shot is off. Raptors trail by 11. Here's Ingram. The rebound by Phillips. Phillips has got 4 rebounds now. Here's the Dude. Pass to Walsh. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. Toronto making a switch here. 34 seconds left to play in the half. Outside Dick. Here's Shed. Basket counts. Shed's got 14. Spurs lead by 9. Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Dick. Webb passes to Wembanyama. Here's the Dude. And he banks in the layup. The Dude's got 30 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Ingram. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. 17 points in the game. And so that brings the first half to a close. San Antonio on top. They're up by 8. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a high clip.
Yeah, beautiful execution at the offensive end. They're in firm control of this game from that standpoint, guys.
How many kinds of gravy are there?
There's barbecue, there's pineapple there's
gravy.
orange.
And now it's time to bring up the players of the month in the NBA. In the East, Cade Cunningham.
I'll tell you, he's been dialed in offensively, and the team's running everything through him, and for a good reason. He reads the floor well, and he plays at his own pace. You can't speed this guy up.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. San Antonio leading. We've got Jeremy Sohan. He's out there with Wembanyama. And it's Castle in at the shooting guard. That's the San Antonio 5. And he gets it to go. The Dude's got 32 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. Both free throws good from Barnes.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
It's good.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
I see him.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Good chance here for Ingram. Uses the glass that time. It's good. 19 points in the game.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks. And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
This one for three. The dude with the rebound. The dude's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Sohan. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Shed. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan.
Man, good whistle there.
Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Good on the second one. Spurs lead by 11. Pass to Castle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Raptors trail by 13. Pass to Barnes. Outside Ingram. Barnes a screen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
Pass to Castle. Here's the dude. There's the drive. The rebound by Shed.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Barnes. Rebound by San Antonio.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
The dude gets the bucket. The dude's got 40 points.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And with this break, we can see the teams that are wasting no time turning defense into offense. Number 1, the Raptors. 4th, San Antonio.
Both teams have done an excellent job of converting turnovers into fast break opportunities.
Here's Roy, still without a bucket. There's the triple. That one doesn't drop. He's 4 for 10 from the field now.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half. As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
To the inside. Here's Shed. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Shed's got 17 points.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
The dude passes to Sohan. It's stolen away. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Kicks it out to Barnes. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time.
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Lets the three fly. The dude gets the bucket. The dude's got 45 points.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Here's Shed. 17 points in the game. Pass to Roy. The three from Barnes. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Yes, it's good. 12 points for him.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Barnes a screen. The drive by Ingram. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's the dude. Picked his pocket. The three is up. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs lead by 19. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Ingram. And there's the drive. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Barnes passes to Ingram. Back to Barnes. Will it go? The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with.
Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Walter, Brandon Ingram out there with Barnes, and it's Shed in at the 1. Here's the dude. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The dude's got 49 in the game.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Pass to Roy. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Spurs?
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Christie's checked in for Toronto. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, passing is a real skill of Barnes. He will make smart choices with the ball.
The teardrop. The dude's shot is off. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Roy. Here's Christie. Here's Walter. Rebounded by the Spurs.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
To the middle. It's stolen by Barnes. And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum play.
And another one!
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now third in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, night in, night out. Here's Walter. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's the dude. Knocked away. It's stolen by Ingram. Pass to Walter. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. Damian Lillard's checked in for San Antonio. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
Great win tonight, MP. Get ready to rumble, young blood.